going on? How's everybody? All right, I'm gonna share it out. And then we're doing taco night. And I'm trying something new today too. I have a little bit more in-depth teaching for you guys tonight because I thought it might be interesting to do a little behind the scenes. You'll see. Oh. All right, here we are. Hi. Hi guys, welcome in. We are gonna do taco night tonight. We have a few different things to show you. We're gonna cook a lot. It's gonna be fun. Well, I think it's gonna be fun. I always think cooking's fun though. That's just me. Cooking is fun. It's so fun. All right, let me get everybody on here. Say hello. Hello. Come on, go live. There we go. Why does that happen? Why? Oh well, there it goes. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. All right, I'm not gonna do that tonight. Hi, welcome in. Welcome. Hi guys. Hi Nora. Ashley. I swear, I don't know, there must be something with these doggies because, hey Bayo, how's it going? Oh, all right, we're doing taco night. Hi Kimberly. All right, we're talking tacos tonight. And one of the reasons I love serving tacos is they naturally bring people together. They're always like fun. It's something that like brings people together. You can feed a lot of different, you can feed a lot of different taste buds with Hey Cuddle, nice to see you. All right, yeah, you can feed a lot of taste buds with tacos. And they're kind of fun, very festive. They're kind of quick, like if you see this puppy down here? Look, he's right there staring at us. You can feed every kind of taste bud in one swoop. I'm just grabbing some water. In one swoop, and it's kind of easy. And I wanted to talk a little bit about, presentation, entertaining, all the things. And then we'll cook a little bit. Yeah, but I mean, he's been sleeping for the past hour and a half, ignoring me. And now, the minute I'm on here, it's like, yay, mommy's here, look. And I'm gonna jump around. And look. I'm gonna jump around and get attention. Look, here he is. Dork, go lay down. Have everything laid out tonight. All right, so unlike a lot of different dinners where everyone is served like the same plate, to me, a taco bar is like, hi Robin. I know, it's like, the taco bar is sort of like, you can make it like a smorgasbord of fun. There can be salsa and, a little fresh salsa, a little guacamole. And what I like to do is put it in different bowls so that everybody, whatever you want, you can have. Whether you're doing chicken, fish, you want rice and beans, and you get all the things, right? And then you can do tortillas, you could do chips and make it, into like, what do you call it? Like, nachos. I mean, you could do so many things. So that's the fun for me. So tonight I'm going to show you like chicken and I'm going to show you, oh, let me go get some rice. Hold on. I'm going to show you my famous rice that I love to make. I got presentation stuff. We're going to have some fun because I don't know. Tacos to me are really sort of the fun, are really sort of fun. Thanks for the share. Now I'm changed my venue because I noticed that every time we post a video, all you see are words and then there's no food. Like you can't see the food that I'm cooking. It's kind of bumming me out. So I'm gonna try a different, hey hi Fi Razak. How's it going? Welcome in. All right, if you're here for the first time, I'm Chef Liz. I've been cooking organic whole foods for 40 years. I love what I do. I'm a chef in a health food store, the executive chef there, and I cook all day with my crew, and then I come home and I cook with you guys. And I love teaching the relationship of food and healing. So we're gonna talk about that and all kinds of things. So the beauty of the taco bar, taco night is its flexibility, right? How do we get, hello, how are you? I'm doing fine, Yasmin, how are you? Hi, no, what does that say, no Adobe? I'm just gonna call you Nod. We'll just call you Nod. Fee and Yasmin and Nod. Can't you make cookies? Not tonight, but I can make cookies. We could do cookies one night. Are you a baker? You love cookies? I do too. We make a lot of cookies in our deli. Hey, Robin. Yay, Robin's here. Okay, so the key for me when you're making tacos on a taco bar is balance. Balance of cookies, of different flavors, all kinds of things. And a great taco isn't just like piling all the stuff on. It's sort of about combining the flavors, the textures, all the things, right? A little crunchy cabbage with a creamy dressing, black beans or refried beans. That kind of texture is a creamy texture, is the bean texture. Yeah, I get it. We'll make cookies one day. Stick around, watch. Let me put cookies on the list. Hold on. I keep lists when you guys ask for something. We haven't done have I ever baked cookies with you guys? I think maybe once or twice. All right, I'm writing it on my list, cookies. It's gonna be in our September. You're Filipino? I was in Saudi Arabia for a year cooking, and all of my restaurant crew, I was there cooking for King Fahad's family. They owned a women's center in the diplomatic quarter of Riyadh, and all the women, thank you, Stella, and all the women, hey Kim, yay! Oh, I love that you're here again. Hi, Cat Dad. And all the women that I worked with were from the Philippines. I loved them. Couldn't do their food. It was very salty, fishy, but I loved them. There's a couple of them that I'm still Facebook friends with that I get to see 30 years later. It's kind of nice. I get to see their families. It's wonderful. You're from Saudi? Hi, Flora. Where? Hi, Viviana. I was in Nora. I was in Riyadh. I lived with in Princess Madawi's palace. I worked for her and the women. They owned a women's center in the diplomatic quarter of Riyadh, and I worked for a year with them. It was a wonderful experience, and the food was unbelievable. Loved it. Thank you, Nad. I appreciate subscribing. I love that. You're in Riyadh right now? Wait a minute. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. What time is it there? I love that you're in Riyadh. God, I haven't been there since 96. I left. 3 a.m. I was going to say. One of the princesses, I think, were Nora too. I don't know. I worked with Princess Rima, Madawi, and I can't remember the other princesses. Oh, she was so pretty. There was they're all beautiful women, but it was an amazing experience, Nora. I loved it. Very different now than it was back in 96. We couldn't drive, I was fully covered. Do you still have to wear the abaya and everything? Are you still fully covered when you're out, or you don't have to do that? I'm so excited. All right. Oh my God, yeah, it's different now. Oh yeah, we couldn't drive. There was I had to be fully covered when I was with the princesses. It was, you don't have to now? Wow, now I want to go back. Yeah, the religious police were in power back then, and you know, you got whacked with a stick. Yeah, I can't imagine we would have had access to the internet then. I mean, we had very little TV. It was mostly Al Jazeera News. That's all you got. Hi, June. Yay, June's here. Woo, woo. All right, let's talk tacos. It's so nice to meet you. Welcome, Nora. I have a sister from the Middle East. I love it. Can't you understand Filipino? I cannot understand Filipino. I'm sorry. I understood a tiny bit of ooh. Oh, I'm going to tell you all about here. You guys can join the movement from here. Thank you for my hearts, my love. Hi, Wendy Woo. All right, so start with the protein, right? We're gonna look at today, I'm gonna do like maybe a little fish taco, I'm gonna do 1 or 2 recipes with you guys, and then we flip over because it's the only time I do anything just special for my, for the subscribers on TikTok. So they get a little bit mahaba. Look at you. So I will, we'll flip over at some point and just, and beyond for them. So if you want to become a subscriber, it's great. If you don't, it's okay too. There's also, if you check out the link in my bio, I'm not allowed to say all that, but you go visit my friend Stan, and there's a lot of freebies, free downloads. Next stream, can't you cook cookies? All right, my love. Next stream, I'll try and put cookies in the mix. Maybe Thursday night. Thursday night we'll bake cookies. How's that? I'll bake 2 different kinds of cookies. 2 of my favorite cookies. Thursday night. Thursday night will be cookie night. I hope I see you back. June, hello, my lovely sister. All right. Grilled fish, slow cooked shredded chicken, ground turkey, ground chicken. We have all kinds of things. Oh, Carrie, I hope you're feeling better. Preparing one protein exceptionally well is often better than offering a bunch sometimes, but I know in my family, we do a lot of lamb taco night. Lamb tacos is a big thing for us. I have some ground chicken today we're gonna work with. I also have shredded chicken. Where's my onion? Let me get out my onion. I have a little ground chicken. We'll cook some of that. I'm very simple in my cooking. I like to be simple because I love the flavors to stand out for themselves. If I'm gonna make food, I want the food that I'm cooking to stand out. That's what I love. Thank you for my little worm. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's like a little butterfly. I love it. Thank you. Thanks for my populars. Hi, Alyssa. Thanks for the follow. So I do cook with red onion for taco night. Hold on, let me grab my knives for you guys. All my tools. Here it is. That's the one I'm looking for. All right. All right. So let's get some onion cut, and then we'll talk about, while we're talking, we're gonna cook too. The twins are in the house. Yay. We're twinning tonight. I got so many people talking to me. I love it. Hey, Carrie. Welcome in. We're making taco night, sis. Hope you're doing well. Stick around. We're cooking. It's taco night here at Chef's Table. Woo, woo. I love taco night. And Izzy's at the gym, so at any moment she's gonna call me and be like, Mom, I'm really hungry. All right, so I'm cutting a lot of onion today. Why is this wheel going around? I'm gonna cut some onion because we're gonna use a lot. I'm gonna make a salsa with you guys. There's a lot of components to a taco night, There's always, you want some rice and beans, you want rice and beans, you want some guacamole, some salsa. So, you're always cooking something, which is fine. I don't mind doing that at all. And I love this meal because it naturally lends itself to, oh, we got a flash cold. Let's see what it is. 8 gifters for a heart meal. Oh, we could do that. Let's go, friends. Let's go. It actually lends itself very easily to leftovers. You know, the next day you can make a taco bowl, you can make a breakfast taco bowl. There's always something left over when you're making taco night that you can have for, you like guacamole? Good. We found something you like besides cookies. I'm happy. Now you're gonna stick around. I can show you guacamole. It wasn't on my list tonight, but I can totally show you if you guys want to see guacamole. Anybody want to see how I make guacamole? Is that something you guys want? Hey, Cuddle. Nice to see you. All right. I got the bowl for guacamole. Very, very cool. Right? I love this. So my story with guacamole, I will tell you, is years and years ago, there's a restaurant on 59th and 1st Avenue in Manhattan. And it's called, hold on, let me get my cilantro out. It was called Rosa Mexicana. And at the time, it was a very, very, very high-end, very foofy, very gourmet Mexican restaurant. And they had the best pomegranate margaritas you will ever try in your whole life. And I was in the garment industry back in the 80s, so we would eat. When I first went there, I was like, uh-oh, this place is unbelievable. And it was the first place I'd ever seen tableside guacamole. I had no idea, didn't understand it, never heard of it. I come from pretty much Italian and Eastern European, so we didn't see much of guacamole anywhere. It was pretty much Italian food in my house. And then all of a sudden, I was like, what is this delicious food I'm eating? And I would go back all the time and order this. And at the time, back in the 80s, it was something like $12 for tableside guacamole. Back in the 80s, that's a ridiculous amount of money, right? Back in the 80s. And I would go and just get that and watch the way they made it. And that is how I learned how to make guacamole. So I put in my tomato and my cilantro. I'm gonna put a small piece because I'm not really a big fan of pepper, but if you like peppers, I'm gonna put a tiny, tiny bit of jalapeno in there. Just to have a little. I'm gonna put that in there. I put some tomato. I only have one avocado here, so I'm just gonna use this. Now I'm gonna be eating this guacamole all night, just so you know. I'm gonna just open it. This is how I get twisted. Did you see that? And now I'm gonna take a spoon. Everybody can see my little guacamole bowl here, right? I don't know what that's called. If anybody knows, you can shout it out. And then I'm gonna put my avocado in there. Oh my God, this is gonna be so good. I wasn't even gonna do guacamole tonight, but since it's right here and we're chatting away, we might as well. Guacamole is always fun. Now I'm gonna add a little bit of lime zest because you know how much I love zest. All right, then I'm gonna add a little red onion. Just a little. There we go. We'll put this over here. Oh my God, it already smells unbelievable with that lime juice. We're gonna add salt. Taco night to me is all about the accoutrements, right? Hold on, let me get this now over here so you guys can see it. You see? So we have we have in here our salt. I put a little onion, a little cilantro, some tomato, red onion. If you love garlic, you could put garlic in here. I do not. And then, oops, I'm gonna add a little bit of yummy and delicious lime juice. So good. Now, I have my little lava masher, and we're just gonna mash this up. I like mashed up, and I'm gonna also mash the vegetable too. It's like a Mexican mortar and pestle, right? And we're just gonna mash that baby up. I love you love taco night already, Felicia? Me too. And this is delicious, you know, and I like it to stay a little chunky like this. I'm not a big fan of it being all, you know, totally mushed. I'm just gonna mash that up. All right, that's it. Now, I'm gonna take a spoon and sort of scrape that all together. There we go. That's my guacamole. Nice and easy. I'm gonna taste it. Oh my God. It's so good. And there you go. I didn't hear what Kimberly said. Moccacciata or mortar and pestle, yeah. Love taco night. It's so good. All right, I'm gonna sit here and eat this. I'll see you guys later. All right, so there you go. A little guacamole, that's my way. I don't add anything else. If you like a little spice, if you like a little, it's Filipino garter. If you like a little cayenne or hot pepper, you could add that. Yeah, she's gonna love this. Although she's not a big fan of guacamole, she might eat this because it's just too good not to. But that's it. You don't need this. You can do it outside of this. You can mash it with a fork. It doesn't matter. But this makes it very authentic. Hi, Spicy. More onion, please. Yeah, you could add more onion. You could do what you want. Like, again, I didn't give you ingredient amounts because just throw it all in there, mash it up, and you got your guacamole. I don't put mayonnaise. I don't put oil. You don't need any of that. It's just nice, just like this. All right, let's leave this over here. I'm gonna peel my corn because we're gonna make like a corn something. I'm gonna grill some corn for later. All right, I'm just gonna turn my back oven on where I have my little, I'm gonna do my flat top. Now, I also have this wonderful, hold on, I'm gonna show you. Look, I found these at, what's that store? Home Goods. I love this thing. Look at how cool it is. I got 2 of them. They were like $12, I think, or $24, something silly. And I had to have it. $12 on sale. They had 2. I was like, I gotta get it. I know, right? Now I can like, if I'm making stuff, I'm gonna use this. Like I'll see you Thursday, bye. I'm gonna heat this and I'll put my meats on here. Like I have fish and chicken or steak. I can serve it on this, you know? And it comes with a little thing although I burnt my other one already, but look how nice this is. Isn't that cute? I just love it. All right, so we'll leave that over here. And I'm just gonna add, I have a flat top on in the back. I'm just gonna add that for my corn, just so that I wanna get a little sear on it for later when we're making a little black bean salad. Okay, now, yes. All right, let me just kind of move this along. All right, so some of the proteins for me that I use when I'm making taco night, I'll make, I know, it's so sad. Hi, Christina. Nice to see you. Oh, we have a flash goal right now. We have 4 out of 8 heart me's. Let's go. I can pin it. Woohoo! We're gonna make a flash goal. We've got 4 minutes left for 4 heart me's. That's not bad. We could do it. We could do it. We could do it. All right. So, thanks for the share, guys. I appreciate it. Don't forget to drop your heart. It helps. Hi, Farah. Thank you, Christina. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Come on, friends. Let's see, did we make it? We have 6 out of 8. We need 2 more. Okay, so some excellent choices for me for proteins are, I'll do fish, which we're gonna do today. I got this really cool Alaskan Pacific cod. This is from that company I love. It's Wild for Salmon. I like this company. If you don't have fish nearby, or you know you're in the center of the world and you don't have fish, they do frozen fish, and they do a very good job. Number 4, Maggie in the fan club. Welcome. Thanks for the heart. I really appreciate it. We got 7. We need 1 more in 3 minutes. I love it. Listen, if you guys are here tonight and you haven't talked to us yet, let us know where you're from. And let me know, what's your favorite, when you make taco night, what's your favorite? I'm in the center of the US. What's it called again? It's called, Carrie, thanks for lighting up the donuts. Viviana, the company is called, hold on, let me just put it in a paper towel, and I'll show you, you can snap a picture. It's called Wild for Salmon. They do salmon burgers. They send, you can mail order shrimp, cod, halibut, everything from the Pacific. It's a great company. I really like them. They do a very good job. Their fish is delicious, always fresh. You know, it comes frozen. That's how we even get it. But if I didn't get fresh fish, that's the way I like to get it. All right, I'm just giving my corn a little sear on it, because I want to, we're gonna make like a little kind of corn salad, and then this is our fish for Fish Taco. You're welcome. Also, you could do ground chicken. We're gonna saute a little ground chicken. I'm gonna show you how I do that. And then you could do steak, fish, chicken, all different types. Tonight I have 3 different types. So you're gonna get to see it. Black beans, seasoned pinto beans, grilled mushroom. If you have portobello mushroom, you have vegetarians coming, you could do that. It's really, you can make taco night with any types of vegetables for all the different, friend groups. Did we make it? I don't think did we make our goal? We did, we got 8 out of 8. Thank you so much, guys. That's awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Uh-oh, some comments were filtered already. Renee, fires are 40 miles away, but we're getting the smoke. That's the bad thing, that smoke too, you know? That smoke is bad. How are you doing, Renee? All right, so we have our fish. We're gonna get to that. And then you're gonna add vegetables, right? We always love having vegetables. Hold on, let me get to that. All right, so fresh vegetables give you the crunch, the color. Hey, SpaceX, nice to see you. Thanks for the follow, I appreciate it. We're gonna have some fun today. Oh, let's see, what are we talking about? Just join. Hey, Jesus. Or Jesus, how do you say that? I'm gonna call you JB. Hi, Google Chrome. I want you to paint all your kitchen woodwork white. I don't want to do that. Every kitchen I see is white. I like living in a cabin setting. I like it way better. I want you to paint your kitchen white. All right, let me go get a paintbrush. I'll be right back. You're cute. You're funny. I'm glad you're okay, Renee. I know, it's okay, Rhonda. They're funny. We got new peeps coming through on YT. They're funny. There's no mods on YT, so they're free falling over there. All right, so here's some vegetables that I'll do for taco night. I'll do onion, peppers, right? The regulars, mushrooms. I also love, like if I'm making a fish taco, I brought tonight some cabbage, some green cabbage, and I just serve this raw. So what I'll do is, you're so funny. All right, so what I'll do is I'll take my cabbage, I'll slice up some tomato. Give it a little dice, right? Now, of course, Mando is not eating this. He goes just for the cheese and the beef. But Izzy and I are a little bit more adventurous than Dad. All right, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna put, let's do the whole tomato. We got plenty over there. I'm gonna show you how I make my fresh salsa. And then I'm gonna do a little cilantro. If you don't like cilantro, don't put it in. But if you love cilantro, have at it. Then I put a little there, and I'm gonna do one small piece because nobody in this house likes a lot of pepper. So I'm just gonna chop up my jalapeno, right? And then the last thing I'm gonna show you guys also, you'll see, hold on. Let me do this. Of course, my lime zest, because I gotta have lime zest. I have to tell you, I'm not experiencing that. I have had the most delicious tomatoes. Izzy and I got some tomatoes yesterday at Whole Foods, little cherry tomatoes, and we made a tomato salad, and they were so good. Yeah, we have in the back, I have a piece of corn. I'm just sort of getting some grill marks on so that I'll show you what we're gonna do with that in a minute. We're gonna make a little, sort of like a little corn and black bean salad. Okay, look at that. I mean, you have to smell this. Can you smell that? Welp, I live in Vegas. Look at that, smell that. Oh my God, doesn't that smell delicious? Smell that. It smells so good. I'm invited for this dish. All right. And then we're gonna add, oh, you hear the corn? I love this because on a corn, woo, you hear the corn popping? See, and I just want you to see it. I'm not putting anything on this because when we make our lime cilantro sauce, it's gonna, you know, that's gonna be the thing. Oh, listen, Rhonda, I'm gonna tell you, I totally agree with you in terms of vegetables. Like, I'm on a mission. I cannot find a good Yukon Gold potato anymore. Post-COVID, it's very sad. It actually freaks me out. All right, hold on. I'm gonna just put a little bit of onion in here. And then if you want, you could add a little mixed pepper. I diced up some pepper already. I normally wouldn't put pepper, but I'm gonna just throw it in just to show you. Look at that. Now, how am I gonna season this? I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna take a little bit of I almost pressed this button. I'm gonna put a little bit of olive oil. You don't even have to put anything, honestly. Thank you for my little worm, my little butterfly. I'm gonna put a little bit of lime juice and a little salt, or you could leave this with nothing. You don't have to add anything to this, and you can wait till you're making your tacos, because we're gonna do a little fish, a little chicken in a minute. Look at that. This is a wonderful, I know it's so yum. Thank you, Meryl. Look at that. Now you have this lovely little kind of pico de gallo, kind of esque of just yum. And you get texture and crunch with the inside of your taco. Now, my family, my daughter and I are trying not to eat a lot of cheese. So we're gonna skip the cheese tonight, and I'm gonna show you some sauces instead. I'm gonna save those. Ooh, I wanna taste this because it looks so good. I wanna make sure the flavor's just right. Mmm. So good. All right. And that is delish with your fish. All right. So now you have guacamole. You have your little thing going on here. Now, you could do some sliced radish, which is really nice. That always looks good. And something a little different. Let me show you. I love a little spiced radish because if you have people that aren't really big fans of spice, it's kind of fun to do a sliced radish because you get a little spiciness without the heat, which is kind of fun. And you also get the color, which is really nice. I always want more salt. Me too. I like salt. That's why I use real salt. You see that? You guys can see what I'm making, right? All right, I'm gonna give my corn another turn. All right. It's always good to have a good knife. You do so much better work. You do so much better work when you have a good knife to use. Look at that yumminess. You see? Now you could add just like a little piece of radish and it just adds another dimension to your tacos. Color too, which is so nice. And then I'm gonna cut my lime because we wanna have, you always wanna serve some lime with your dish. Lovely. All right, got that. Everything's going good. Now, if you guys want, you're gonna be able to pull these recipes by the end of the week. They're gonna be posted in our recipe vault. There's over 600 recipes in there, and it's just a catalog of delicious. And I know a lot of my friends that are already on there can vouch for how delicious that vault is. You get so many good recipes, and this packet is like 19 pages of food love. And it's like a little mini ebook on how to present. Hold on, let me see my, I noticed that hold on, I just have to plug in my phone. It's about to shut off. Hold, please. Let me see if that's the one. Yes. Okay, good. That one's on. Good, perfect. They're charging. Hello. All right. So glad you are posting. Love all the recipes. Oh yeah, these will all be in, and it's a whole big packet. And what I did with this is I gave you, look at this. It's almost like I decided I'm doing a little switch on, because the kitchen hacks are so involved, and the kitchen hacks are involved, and the kitchen pharmacy has so much good information. I wanted you guys to get the same amount of information when we're cooking, not just a recipe, more information about the way we entertain, the way we serve, equipment, different techniques. So these are gonna become a little bit more in depth as we move along. Sort of like, just deeper, more information. So this one has like, building the ultimate taco bar. We start with vegetables. Now we're gonna include something creamy, right? In the creamy department, we're gonna do things like, the creaminess is gonna help balance acidity. I know, right, Christina? It's gonna be so good. I think aren't you in the recipe vault? Hi, Kathy. I mean, if you guys aren't in the recipe vault, honestly, it's $5 a month, which is the price of, it's cheaper than a price of the coffee through the drive-thru, right? Isn't it great? And now I'm trying to post so that when the recipes get loaded, I'm gonna make sure that I get them. I'm so glad. I'm gonna try and get them, the recipes listed on the outsides. And then what's also great about the recipe vault is you're downloading them. You don't have to like stay on the app. You can download them, use them, keep them in a folder, your favorite ones. That's the whole point. Now, something creamy. What can you do? This is where cheese comes into play, sour cream, a Greek yogurt. I'm gonna work with Cocoa June yogurt tonight. I'm gonna save that for my my subscribers, because I want you guys to have some special recipes. So we're gonna do those later. Let me see, what did I decide? Oh, tonight I'm gonna do a pineapple salsa for you guys. I'm gonna do all the favorite sauces. So we're gonna do 3 recipes when we go behind the scenes. And I want you guys to get a little bit more special. So with the something creamy, and our new list came out for August. So this is our whole schedule for the month. You can find this on the Book of Face, and it has all the classes that we're doing for the month. So our live schedule, Sunday night, August 2nd. Did we just do that one? No oven summer meals? Didn't we just do that? Oh, we just did that last night. Is today the 3rd? Oh yeah, we did that. The next one is 5 ingredient organic meals, and that's on the 23rd. There's plenty of time to register. You get the recipes a week ahead of time, and you will be able to sign up for that. And it's so fun. We have such a great time in that class. Mondays at 8 o'clock. Tonight is taco night. Next week, we're gonna do back to school busy night dinners. The week after, the 17th, we're doing rotisserie chicken rescue, Labor Day weekend cookout, and then our last Monday for the month, which I've decided is gonna be our monthly thing, is gonna be Boulder Global Flavors.
You look good.
Thank you. That way.
Is it ready now?
No, I'm not ready yet. And then Wednesdays is our kitchen pharmacy class every Wednesday. Fatty liver disease, cortisol deep dive. We're gonna do mast cell activation, and then FODMAP. And then, so those are the kitchen pharmacy night. And then kitchen hacks is every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Herbal remedies every kitchen should know. Stock your healing pantry. Kitchen hacks that save hours. The science of flavor. I mean, we have so many fun classes. So you can get this in the Book of Face. So join the Book of Face. We're everywhere. YT has all my replays, so you're good. You can find us everywhere. The organic food movement. That's the commercial break. Okay, creamy. Cilantro lime crema. We're doing that tonight, but we're gonna do it after on Subscriber at 9 o'clock. Then we're gonna do we did our guacamole, so you have one creamy. You could do crumble feta or a cojita cheese, sour cream, plain Greek yogurt. So you want to have something like that. Then you want to add something that's bright and fresh, like a salsa. We're gonna do that for subs tonight. We're gonna do a pineapple salsa. Keep the pineapple in your salsa, not on your pizza. No respectable New Yorker puts pineapple on a pizza. Sorry if you do. I don't care. I'm gonna be a tough girl about that. There's none of that happening. All right, let me get that corn. Let me check it. This looks gorgeous. All right, we need just a little bit more goldenness and then we're gonna cook a little. All right, let me show you so my girl can eat a little something. I wanna show you how I make a little bit of the chicken. Now, oh, I know what I wanted to show you before we do that. Something creamy, brightness, the pico de gallo, a salsa. This creates brightness, this little like cabbage, a roasted corn, a roasted tomato, mango salsa. I'm gonna show you salsa tonight where, you know, you could switch from a mango, a pineapple, you can go back and forth, which is really, you know, that's the kind of fun of it. And then, don't forget texture, right? Pumpkin seeds, a pepitas, you could toast them. A thinly sliced radish, which we did, that's gonna give you the crunch. This will give you crunch and brightness. Those are the things, right? Now, warm tortillas. Always have warm tortillas. I know I have a little bucket. Hey, Izzy, in here, there's, down at the bottom, there's a, you want to have something to keep your tortillas in that's going to keep them nice. You love mango in your pico? Yeah, exactly that. And that makes it, right? It makes it nice and refreshing, sort of Caribbean style, you know?
Oh, this looks amazing, Mom.
What do you mean?
All the food you're about to make.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna heat up some chicken, ground chicken for you,
Oh,
and make you a little plate.
oh, look at that fresh guacamole. I'm grabbing your taco warmers right now.
Okay, I have corn tortillas for you.
Thank you, Mommy.
You're welcome.
Best mom ever. You did a great last time.
Oh, you did? All right,
Where's my
now,
You knew not to feed them, right?
yeah. Did you put that on or did I?
I did, I'm sorry.
That's all right. Okay, now. Watch out, baby. This is nice and hot from the corn, but I want to bring this right to you. Ah, the excitement. Hi, Farah. It's taco night. Look, here's our tortillas. This is where we're going to put our warm tortillas. I love this little box because it creates humidity in it when you put the warm tortillas in here, and that's what you're looking for. You can either put parchment or you could put like a cloth napkin in there, which I like to do. Here, I'll show you. I'm gonna put this cloth napkin in. We're gonna warm up our tortillas, and then when we drop them in and cover this, we will have nice warm tortillas. So we'll turn this bad boy on. We'll get this a little hot. And honestly, you could just leave this on warm. You don't need it hot because then you make your tortillas a little crunchy and we don't want that. But here's the other thing. Let's make, now I know a lot of people, they'll jump in and they want to like, what do you call it? They want to, we're gonna do the fish tonight with the after hours. You guys want to, I notice a lot of people buy like the little packets of seasoning. I don't want you to do that. I'm gonna give you a quick way to make your own seasoning, and it's just as good, probably better, because you're not gonna have any extra nonsense like a maltodextrin or a sugar that you don't need. It's so much easier to do your own seasoning. So I brought some of my favorite Fiesta chili powder that I absolutely love, and that's exactly what it's called. It's called Fiesta chili powder, and it's from Frontier. If you can find it, they don't usually necessarily put it in a jar, but it's my favorite. It's what I use for my chili, my turkey chili. I just love it. It just has this very bright flavor that I love. If you don't want to use paprika, you can leave that out. I'm very simple in my chili, my taco seasoning. I'll add cumin, just a pinch, and then I'm gonna add a little oregano. And this is really my secret spice blend. I've gave you a little bit bigger one in your packet. So, but, you know, and I did a lot of like optional. Like if you like it a little spicy, you can add cayenne or a jalapeno or, you know, whatever you like. But for me, this is it. This is gonna do it. And then you're done. You know that you don't have any other nasty extra, no sugar, no maltodextrin, no gums, none of that filler stuff. I love that. That's what you're looking to do. Ooh, we got cups, we got t-shirts, we got all the things. But really the best thing we have, the very best thing we do is that recipe vault. It's got a ton of teaching stuff in there. Okay, now, I'm gonna spray this. We're gonna turn this bad boy on. I love this. Somebody I love very much that I met on here gave this to me for my birthday. It's a birthday gift, and I just freaking love it. I'm pretty sure it's like one of my most favorite gifts I got for my birthday. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna add a little onion. We're gonna make a little ground chicken. And then later I have other dishes for you guys, for my later crew. We're gonna do so many extra things tonight for it's my new way. We're gonna do a bunch of stuff here. You're gonna see what we do, and then we're gonna go into subscriber only, and I'm gonna show you. So tasty. Yippee! Are you bringing your pogo stick with you when I see you? That's what I'm gonna call it, your pogo stick. All right, so I'm just sort of sauteing this onion. As soon as this gets a little translucent, I'm gonna add a little bit of salt just to get that translucency going. This, you know, the salt draws out the liquid of the onion. All right, Mama, you just have to get here. And the rest of the time, we will just plop you on a couch. So this is all, so now all we're doing here is getting these a little translucent. Once we do that, we're gonna add our chicken. Now, here's the thing. Ground chicken, ground duck, be adventurous, ground elk, ground venison, ground beef, ground veal, any kind of meat ground is gonna work in a taco setting, right? You can do any type of taco, any kind, right? Well, we got you. We'll just plant you on the couch. Nice comfy couch with a nice, we could even build a fire. All right, so think about that when you're doing your tacos. Be adventurous. You don't always have to do ground beef. In this house, ground lamb seems to be the one we love the most. Everybody's always asking for a ground lamb taco. And now my girl's into the ground chicken because it's a little, you know, lighter. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna add some ground chicken to this. And I will tell you, if you're gonna use ground turkey or chicken, you're always adding onion to that mix. The reason why is because chicken and lamb, chicken and turkey can tend to get very dry. So if you have, hold on. If you have this, it's good to add a little onion because that's gonna add moisture to your mix. All right, I'm gonna flatten this out a little bit and you're gonna see how this goes. We're gonna just, as it cooks, we will, as this cooks, we will break it up a little bit. And then we're gonna add right now a little bit of our taco seasoning. Add a tiny, tiny bit of salt to the mix, 1/4 teaspoon. Is Tyler in the house? I love it. All right, there we go, see? We're gonna turn this now. It's taco night. I love those big chunky onions. You see, it tends to get a little dry, so you want to add that. But what's nice is you're going to have a little guacamole. You're going to have, a little crema with this. Maybe we'll make the crema now because Izzy wants some. Well, we're close anyway. Look at this, you see? Now we break this down. And we're just gonna break it up a little bit, right? So it's all a ground meat. And then I'm gonna heat up that little tiny, it's not plastic. This little, hold on. We're gonna heat this. And I'm gonna drop all the hot pieces onto this for service. So we're gonna get this nice and hot. Look at that. All right. And this is our ground chicken. Doesn't look very pretty, but it's gonna taste delish. We also have another chicken that we're gonna do. I'm gonna show you that. And then let's get our tortillas in the warmer. And if you like sour cream, if you want all of those things, you can also put all that in bowls, right? We're using corn tortillas tonight just because. And that's it. Look, this is ready. I'm just breaking it up. You don't want to overcook the chicken because then it won't taste good. It'll get too dry. But with the onion, you'll see it makes it really nice. And you can do the same thing with like ground turkey, and then any ground, duck, elk, lamb, beef, chicken, kangaroo, I don't know, whatever you love. Easy to do. All right, now, watch this. Right before this comes off, I'm gonna do just a quick brightening and add a little bit of lime juice. To the chicken. That's gonna add some moisture and a tiny bit extra flavor to make it so yummy. Now, if you like, you could saute a little peppers with this. Izzy's not a fan of peppers, so she's not getting that. And I'm not a big fan. And we put them in the other. All right, now I'm gonna shut this down. Right, we just added that little bit of extra lime, and that acid is just gonna pop the flavor of this. All right, Now, look how pretty. I mean, you guys love this? It's so good, right? All right, now, I'm gonna take my little dish here. You got the sizzle, you hear it? Now you could add all kinds of vegetables to this if you wanted to. You could just create such a beautiful presentation. But I know my kid wants to eat really fast, so I'm gonna give her a little bit of all of this before we move on, so that she can eat. Now you could have like a vegan night, right? It's beautiful and it sounds delicious, doesn't it? I know, it sounds so good. Now, if you wanted to, you could add beans to this, black beans. You could add, let's get our tortillas. Look, our tortillas are nice and warm. So we are going to just add them right to our hot box. So I have corn tortillas. They're gluten-free. We'll cover this up like this, and then you put them right in that box, and now they stay warm. I know, too, a delicious dish, right? Let's taste this a little bit. See, this is how I'm gonna do this, watch. I'm gonna take a little of the guacamole. I have a little bit of my chicken, and then a little of that guac, and then I'm just gonna try it. It's chocolate. Crunchy, creamy, all the things. And we're not even half done. Now, you could take a little lime, put it on the side, right? Does he want to try this? Come get it. No, I said come and get it. I can't give you all of it because I need it for tonight, for the class, but I can give you some. For those of you who have been here before, you know how my kid eats. Come here, Mama. Yes. But look. I mean, just this right here. You never know with that kid. You just don't know. Oh my God, this is so delicious. And it's really like the basic. We didn't even get very far yet. Look, you can even do this. Watch.
Mom, did you get the dog their drops?
Yes.
Dog, stop.
That's it. We don't have any more. Look. He's fine. Look. This is all you get right now. Take this.
Where's the rest
It's
of it?
piping hot. You have a little guacamole. You have your little bit of this. You'll have to wait for everything else. Come over here. Stop looking at all of that. You can start with this. That's chicken. Watch out. It's super hot.
Oh, this is gonna, Gabe's gonna be so fucking jealous. Where's the rice and beans?
I didn't do rice and beans yet, Missy. Do you want rice and beans?
Yes, ma'am.
I love the fancy grill. I got it at Home Goods, and it was in the clearance section for $12. They had two. I bought them both. My daughter was like, "Why are you buying more stuff?" I'm like, "I had to have it. Had to have it." I didn't even know I was going to teach this class, and then Robin was like, "We need a taco night." I was like, "Okay," even though that's a what is that really? That's a That's the fajita bowl, but I don't care. No, not yet. Do you need it right now? Low key. All right. You'll have to give me a minute.
Gabe just wants to say hi, can he?
Yes, for a minute
To
you
you.
can. Hey.
Hello, Chef.
Hello.
Tacos look phenomenal.
Bro.
You're missing a huh?
I'm not.
I'm sorry that you're missing it.
I am too. Can you mail me some?
I could.
She's making my cilantro lime sauce.
All right, I'm gonna make the cilantro lime sauce really quick. Well, I'll call you when it's ready. What did he say?
The dogs.
Oh,
Do this one.
you gotta get me, can you get me the maple sugar? Because I'm not gonna use regular sugar.
Wait, I can have right. Okay.
Nope, get me the maple sugar, please. Look at this. So I'm gonna show you this other dish. Do I remember you? Hey, Peppy, I remember you. Of course I do. All right, we're gonna add lime. It's taco night. Oh, I don't like this. I gotta take that cap off. There we go. Oops. All right, we're gonna do a little lime. I need sugar. And I'm doing it with the Cocoa June. Dude, what?
I'm not gonna.
All right, I'll do it with the mayo. Well, I have Follow Your Heart mayo. That's what I've used before. Sweetheart, I need it now. Then I do a little mayo. You'll see. I don't know. It's there. It's right there. All right, I'm gonna add a little bit of sugar to this. And then, all right, now we're gonna blend it. This, if you can't do like a sour cream or, I'm so sorry you can't eat this. Now, usually I put this in the blender.
You're so real for making this. Realest
Did you tell him that I
mom
made
ever.
Dave's hot sauce?
Oh, she made the Dave hot chicken sauce.
I made Dave's hot chicken sauce the other night for her too. She was so excited.
Oh, you're not. You're fake, bro. I told you're not.
Oh, I think that's it. Don't, not in your hand.
You
There,
just didn't.
I'm the chef.
Perfect.
I know.
Oh,
What's the matter?
it's the maple sugar.
You'll have to get over it. All right.
Okay.
No. Don't leave me that because I need it for the class.
That's good chicken, man. That is good chicken.
Here you go.
Gabe, you would love your life if you were here right now. I really wish you would.
That needs a little splash of lime. Want to bring it back to me?
Yeah.
You gonna mix that?
I will.
Come here, let me give you a spoon. What is he saying?
I don't know. He's like singing right now. I'm not really. He's singing "Wish You Were Here" to me.
Aw, wish you were here with your taco night. I'll give you guys the recipes so that you can make it all. That's it, creaminess. What do you think? Don't you love it? It's so exciting. All right, now it's 9 o'clock. Are you guys ready? You guys ready to switch out and get the rest of the recipes? All right, my friends, this is now. We need 3 more followers. Choo, thank you for my chef's hat. Hey Peppy, how are you? We're making taco night. It's taco night here at Chef's Table, and then for now we're gonna switch into in a minute. Ready for the extra time fun? I know. Now for tonight, for anybody that doesn't know, thank you for all the love. We need that. Chef Liz, where is the curly hair? I'll try and curl it this week. I'll do it on Wednesday. Thank you, June, for all the love. Thank you, Kimberly. I really appreciate it. Let's see if we can get that fragment. We got to work hard tonight. Help June and Kimberly and Robin tonight. All right. Now, I want to do, let me do this. I'm going to finish this cabbage because I have a lot here. So let's do that again. Yes, my hair is naturally curly. Let me get our, I'm going to show you again. I took the cabbage. Did you talk about the new merch? I did not because I couldn't show it, but we have new merch. We have our regular t-shirts, the Organic Food Movement t-shirts, but now we have two really fun t-shirts. One of them is, it says face planting. Do we have them up? We can't even show them here. We can't show them yet. It's face planting, and then what was the other one? I forget the other one, Tyler. How do I forget the other one? What's the other one? Here, look, I'm showing you guys this. I'm gonna put a little bit of pepper in there, a little more onion. Smell-o-vision, that's it. I'm gonna put a little bit of the pepper, and then we're gonna add some lime to this and cilantro. So I'm gonna just chop in a little cilantro. How is it, Is? Only good? Is it really, or you're just saying that? Oh, yeah, I'm not doing that. Ever. My daughter wants me to open a restaurant, and I just won't do it. I'm not doing it. Okay, look. This, did I put let's put a little jalapeno. Just a little. Imagine though, if you had a restaurant and you had like, build your own taco and you could order all different pieces. I would have to change the menu constantly though, because I'd always want something new. You know what I mean? Like you'd have to have different things. I'm doing great. Please, I'll run it. Tyler, could you imagine? You could run the whole front end. Oh my God. I don't know, man. Tyler wants to come down and run it. I don't know, Tyler. Let's talk about that. I didn't even think of that. I would do that. You're the front of the house. Oh my God. Oh, I kind of like that idea. All right, we'll talk about it. Let's talk about it. If I knew that I had somebody that would do that, I could do that. I don't want to run the front of the house. I just want to cook. Well, I want to set it up. Oh my God, it would be so fun. Robin, could I actually do that at this point? All right, look. Look, this looks so freaking delicious. Now, the last thing we're gonna put in here, don't forget, do not underestimate the power of zest. It is a fabulous, fabulous secret ingredient that you never wanna underestimate. Because zesting, whether it's ginger, lemon, orange, lime, there is something powerful about zesting. I could probably do a whole class on zest. The acidity of it, the brightness of it it's so powerful and so wonderful. Okay, now, How's your food? All right, look. All right. Now we're gonna just dice this up, nice and small. I have this cute little tomato knife that I just love. It's from Zwelling. Love those guys. All right. And then we're gonna throw this in too. Now, this is a great little salad. You know, if you're missing salad right now because you can't touch the lettuce, but you're growing herbs, this is a great way to make a salad and not, you know, salad doesn't always have to be lettuce. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Now, a lot of people just leave this just like this. You don't add any extras. But for me, I like a little tiny bit of extra here. And I'll show you what I mean by that. And then we're gonna click off and I'm gonna take you through the rest of this class. Because there's a whole piece of this class about presentation, controlling ingredients, saving money, and then we get into all the recipes. We're gonna talk about protein variations. There's a lot more to this. And remember, it's all gonna be in the recipe vault when we're done. So you get both sides of the party. All right, now. A little bit, we're gonna do a little bit olive oil, just a little, don't need a lot. And then I'm gonna do a splash of lime juice. Yes, perfect. It's even better for you anyway. It's got a lot more nutrients, so much healthier. All right, and then we got this. Look at that. This is delicious. I just can't even take it. Honestly, this with black beans, it's delightful, it's marvelous, it's wonderful. La 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 la. I mean, come on, look at that. We have so many more things to cook now. I'm taking my super fans tonight and we're going on a trip. You guys ready? Come and join. Don't forget to follow. We need 2 more. Let me see what we got here. Ooh, we got 76 people in here. Let's go, my friends. Let's go. We need a couple more followers. I need 2 more followers. I mean, come on. What you waiting for? Look, I mean, I could just eat this right here. This is me. This is me. Hi, Francesco. Hi, Whispering Winds. Hi. Okay, so this is gorgeous. Now, it's gorgeous. Oh my God, the breakfast and lunch and dessert at your own restaurant. Oh my God, I can't even, I know. It would be unbelievable. Can you imagine doing Sunday brunch? We'd never get out of the restaurant, dude. We'd be in there all the time. You know it. You know it. Are you ready for that? You would love it, actually, right? We can do it. Hasha, thanks for the follow. Yes, I love you. One more. Come on, we need like 10 followers. That's it. 10. We're so good at what we do. You love being here. You learn so much cooking. I'm Chef Liz. I've been cooking for 40 years. I'm just turned 62, and I'm teaching you guys everything I know. I wanted to live on past me. I want you to learn everything that I know. I've got a recipe vault that is really my life's work, and it's there for you guys. $5 a month, less than the price of a cup of coffee. You know, that drive-through coffee. Tyler, thanks from my heart, me. Thank you. Hi, Food Queen. We need one more, at least one more to follow us before we leave into Lala. Hold on, can I do that? Am I allowed to do that? Put up one of those superfan boxes? Let me see. View more. All right, I'm putting up a super fan box if it lets me. Let me see if it lets me. It's gonna let me. I put up a super fan, oh, it didn't work. I can't put a super fan box up. Following is free, it's free. But look at this beautiful, this is your crunch. This is your crunch and look at that beautiful crunch. Can you just, I mean, it's just so good. So this is your crunch. I'll show you what we made so far. Oh, I can add it to this crunch. One big bowl of crunch, right? So this is our crunch and bright. This is our creamy so far that we made. Look at that, right? We already ate our protein, so we're gonna make more protein in a minute. Come join our family, it's really fun here. You learn so much. We learned so much together. We got goals, we do all the things. Okay, now we didn't do our protein yet, but I did do a creamy dressing too. Let me put it in a bowl for us. And I'll show you this recipe, but this recipe is in the recipe booklet that you're gonna get. I made it quick for my girl, so she had it. Christina, thanks for all the finger hearts. I really appreciate that. Yay. Lighten up the gallery tonight, girls. Look. Got some accoutrements. Now, we also did the chicken, but we did it with, just like any other ground. Oh, and we made look at all the recipes you got tonight in this class. And our taco seasoning. Come on now. Look at that. Hi, Queen. Thank you. It's Chef. La, 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 la. Thank you, Kimberly, for all the Go Populars. All right. So this is what we have. We're on our way. Hopefully we'll get one more follower before the end of the night. And I'm going to continue on and take my, because it's 9:14, I want to take my super fans. And we're gonna go into Superfan land. And I'm gonna teach you all the rest of the dishes that I have. We're gonna do a fish, a chicken, and one other thing, maybe two other things. So that you have more recipes. And then remember, we're also gonna talk about in Superfans, we're gonna talk about texture. We're gonna talk about presentation, different spices, more than just a taco. We're gonna talk about all the different variations of protein and different ways that I love to make tacos. Look, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 different ways. We're gonna talk about a little bit of meal prep, how we turn over our leftover taco night, what we do with it afterwards. So we got a lot to do. And so if you want to be a super fan, jump in. I'm going to do a citrus garlic chicken taco tonight too, and a fish taco. So if you got time and you want to join us, you can become a super fan tonight, and you're going to get all of that extra info. And it is celebration. Today's my birthday. Queen, happy birthday! Love it. All right, let's go have taco night. Are you guys ready? We are going to have taco night. It's taco night, taco night. All right, my loves, here we go. We're moving into taco night. Into Superfans. Hi, Norma. Here we go. If I can figure it out, because you know, Chef. All right, hold on. Here we go. Tyler's opening up the restaurant. He's writing the menu right now. All right, we're switching. Hello. Hi, Norma. Norma sent a super fan box. In 2.5 minutes, somebody just got a super fan. Let's go. I love it. One viewer can open it. Happy birthday to someone. I love that. Izzy, did you finish all that food? Yes. That's crazy. All right, while you guys are figuring out who becomes the super fan, whatever happened to Jude? He became a super fan and we haven't seen him. He's been working a lot, I think. All right, let me just scrape this off. Oh, I know what else we have. We're gonna make a corn and black bean salad. So somebody's gonna become a super fan right now. I know, Queen Rachel sent it. I love that. It's awesome. Yippee. We got fun stuff to do tonight. I was saying Tyler left to plan the menu of the restaurant. Somebody tap on the superfan box. Don't forget. We'll just wait and see who gets it. I cannot wait to eat that food. I'm so excited. Oh my God, Norma. Thank you for my bloomin' heart. We got 52 seconds. I would be super scared to do that, but also like super honored. Come on, man. I would totally let you plan a menu. June! Hey, Froggy, nice to see you. Come on in. We are doing taco night. Of course. It is your own baby. You've been here from the beginning with me. What are you talking about? Level 29 for Norma. All right, you guys ready? I'm so excited. We still have a lot to do tonight. A lot of cooking. Just running it in general, you would be good at it. We would have so much fun. But I don't know if I'd want to do dinner. I think I just wanted to, go. I would want to be home by 7 o'clock every night. One Queen Rachel, happy beautiful birthday. Oh, who opened the box? Who got it? Did anybody get it? Nobody got it. Nobody opened the box. Hi, Superfan Swizz. We need somebody to tap on that box. How did nobody want to be a super fan tonight? View winners. Hi, Swizz. Thank you so much. Swizz, you lit it up. That's so awesome. We just made the most delicious food and we're just about to make more. Oh, Swizz, thank you so much. A glorious chef. Is it that they can't because we're in, thank you so much, Swizz. Is it because we are in, is that because we're in Superfan? It says the box has been opened. Did you switch to Superfan only before or after the box was put up? I don't remember. Ugh. And we need one more follower. We need somebody to follow us. Yes, I tried clicking on it. Norma, you don't want to click on it because you're already a super fan. Nobody can open it because everybody in here is already a super fan. Ay, ay, ay. I can't even get out of it. I can't even get out of it. All right. Let's cook fish. Let me do fish. You ready? Where's my fish plate? Ooh. Oh. Hold on. I'm getting the fish. Both, please. All right, we're gonna figure that out. Will they be able to once we come back add a super fan? I think it sits there till somebody opens it, right? Like, if I can't switch back and forth, I'd have to shut the live off and start it again. So I think it will sit there for the next live, so somebody can get it like tomorrow on the next live, I think. All right, now I'm gonna show you how I make this fish. Yeah, it will sit there. Thanks for the follow. All right, we have to set new goals. Hold on. I'm gonna update goals. Ooh, sunny side up. I didn't see this. We do that stuff all the time. That's kind of fun. All right, so let's continue because we have so much to do still, and I want to give you guys all the information. Of course, I'm doing all these things. Hold on, because it looks so fun. All right, hold on. Did you love it?
Yeah.
You didn't love it, or you did?
All things update.
Oh my God, you ate all of it?
Yeah.
Look at that. She ate the whole thing. Hold on. Look at that. She ate all of it. Can I have that platter back? Because I'll put food on it. Yeah. That's crazy. Okay, good. Of course she did. I know, right? Look how this is fish. Oh my God, I'm so excited that you loved it that much. All right.
Jackson?
So here, what's he doing? Is he eating your last bit? So this is how I make my fish. So I cut all my pieces. All right, good. I'm gonna cut my pieces. I'm getting my knives sharpened tomorrow. I'm so excited. They need it. So I'm just gonna do these little pieces like this, right? Now, if you wanted to, you could like do a quick fry. I'm just gonna put, you're gonna see, I'm gonna marinate these a little bit. Just take a little bowl. And we're gonna put these in here, right? And now it's, you know, this has so much flavor. It has so much flavor that you don't wanna go crazy, right? We're gonna put a little bit of olive oil. I'm gonna add a little salt, just a pinch. And then some lime and some zest. That's it. Just simple. Now, when you make your taco seasoning, I mean, I could eat this all day long. This and like an Italian charcuterie board and so many other things, but I do love this meal. It's so good and it lasts and you can just eat it and enjoy it and it's just so yummy. All right, hold on. I want to take away this fish board. Now we're gonna just mix this up just a little bit, and we're gonna hold it on the side. And when we cook we have our chicken too. We're gonna just put that on our little plate, and we're gonna just sear it a little bit. But I wanna make sure we have everything else ready. Izzy, you don't need rice and beans, right? What? You want rice and beans? You're crazy. Now, I seared this corn a little bit, right? So we're gonna just take it off the husk, and we're gonna make like a corn and black bean salad. Now, I would normally put like a feta cheese or a cojita cheese in it. I'm not gonna do that because my daughter and I are both trying to stay away from a little dairy. But we're making this meal dairy-free. That being said, I'm gonna show you how we can make a delicious black bean corn salad with the dressing that we made. Remember that sauce we made before for Izzy? Look, we have some onion. So we're gonna put a little onion. We're gonna add a little bit of peppers. Then, where's my black beans? Oh. So excited. Thank you for my Aurora Groove. What is that? That sounds awesome, and I missed it. I'm sorry I missed it. My brain is going 1,000 miles an hour about doing a restaurant. I know. I have to tell you, mine goes a million miles an hour too. Hey, Chef Rogue, how you doing? We're making a black bean and corn salad with a cilantro lime sweet sauce. Okay, I'm just gonna drain the water out of these for a minute, and hold on. I'm just draining the liquid out of the beans and just rinsing them. You know, a lot of times I'll keep the liquid, but for this particular recipe, I don't want to do that. And then we're also I'm just gonna show you how I make my quick rice and beans also, just to make it simple. But look, so now here's my quick salad. Now, we made that sauce before, and you'll be able to get that recipe when, because you get all the recipes. So you're gonna get some of these recipes as well. Now watch. I'm just gonna add a little salt, a little salt, right? Because you don't want everything to be super salty. Because then, if we salt everything a lot, it's too much. So if you just do a little bit in every dish. I know, right? And nobody's gonna know the difference either. That's the fun part. That would be the fun part about it. Look, I'm adding my lime zest. Right? My little tiny bit of salt. Now watch this. Word. Thanks, Chef. Okay, so now we're gonna take our sauce. Watch this. This is the best. And we're just gonna add it to this. Thank you for my hearts. Thank you. And we're just gonna mix this. This is just so good. Now, this is where you could put that cojita cheese or a feta cheese if you wanted to, but we're not gonna do that for us. We're just gonna eat it just like this. But look at this beautiful salad. You got the corn that we roasted before. And all I did is I just put it on my cast iron on the back stove. And I know, thank you so much for all those hand hearts. Thank you for all the love tonight. I really appreciate it. We are going to crank out and get all of our love back. All right, look, I gotta try it. That's delicious. That is so good. Now, if you want, you could top that with just a pinch of cilantro, right? For service. All right, we're gonna look at all these dishes when we're done. Look at how beautiful that looks. So good, right? Smells good. Now this is like a sweet, I sweetened this with maple syrup. No, I'm sorry, maple sugar. So it's a little Vegenaise, so it's dairy free, a little cilantro, lime, and maple sugar blended. And this is what we use instead of sour cream or cheese. It's creamy. It has the texture that we're looking for. June, thank you for all the hearts. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Look at that. If you guys can help June and Rachel and Tyler, everybody that's been gifting, if you want to keep going, just jump on in. Bree! We're making the most delicious food tonight. All right, I'm gonna put these on the side for a minute, and we're gonna cook our proteins. Now, here's where I want to show you or talk about for a minute, because these are our recipe packets, right? In the recipe vault, in the LINK in the bio where it says Sean, I usually go with the cashew cream. Yeah, a cashew cream works too. But you know, where I work in a health food store, chef, and I'm always conscious about where I put nuts because so many people have a lot of allergies. So I try and come up with things that that I can do that are not necessarily going to be an allergen. So yes, I love cashew cream. I actually love cashew milk, you know, to thicken things and stuff. So I totally, I get where you're going. If you've not been around me before, I was professionally trained, it's like second generation vegan chefs out of New York back in the 90s. And I studied with Anne-Marie Colbin, who I just adore. She was my mentor. All right, so this packet is in our recipe vault with in the LINK, the bio, in my bio, BIO, and it's in my friend Stan. And you could get there. It's like $5 a month. There's over 600 recipes. They're like span my career. And I make these little packets for you guys. You have kitchen hacks. You have you know, chef's table recipes, kitchen hacks, and kitchen pharmacy, which is all food and healing. That's what I like to connect for you guys. And it's a great resource that you can download and keep for yourself to use. So this tonight is like 19-page little mini ebook on taco night. So we did our own taco seasoning. I showed you that real quick. And then when you look at the recipe, there's some optional spices that you could add or not add, depending on what your flavor palette is. Let's talk about protein varieties for a minute. Protein variations. If we look at chicken, right? We did the ground chicken before for Izzy, and she loved it. I want to show you the fish real fast and how I would cook that. And then I'm going to show you also, I have some shredded chicken from a rotisserie that I think is kind of fun to show you as well, because when you see how that gets done, again, it just becomes a very simple way. Like if you have a rotisserie chicken or you just like to shred chicken like I do, and you have it, you're gonna use this cooked my chicken before, but it's fine. It's like a seasoned plate, so we're gonna just keep going with it. And I'm gonna cook my fish on here with it, just for time, for the essence of time. But I just made our chicken on this earlier, but it's gonna just have that nice flavor on it. We'll just oil it up. And as soon as this gets hot, we're gonna put our fish on here, and you're gonna see how fast this cooks. And you know, you're like done before you start, really. Now we have this nice flavor on here, and then for my chicken, I want to show you the chicken. This is my shredded chicken. It's a mix of white and dark, right? It's from a rotisserie. This is all organic chicken too, by the way. I'm gonna put a little bit of oil on this, and then the only thing that I'm gonna add to this right now, and then we're gonna just put it on the grill to get it hot. This is cool, right? I just wanted to put a little oil on here. Watch what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take our taco seasoning mix and I'm just gonna add it to the chicken. Look, and all we're gonna do right here is just warm this up. Look at that, right? Now you just have, it's just a quick, easy, just another way to eat your chicken. And then let's go ahead on the other side of the pan. And then honestly, you could serve your whole meal like this. If you don't have anybody that's freaking out over fish touching any other protein, you could do it just like this. If you don't care about chicken touching fish and you don't have any, freaky feelings about it, you're fine. You can do it just like this. And then it cooks so fast and you get a nice sear on it, and it's just this is a codfish. You could do halibut, you could do it with shrimp. The combinations for a taco night are absolutely endless. This gizmo you're talking about, the hot plate, I do too. It's so great. I mean, it's great for me because I got the big stove behind me, but it's so much easier to leave you guys right here with me and we just get the work done, Look at that. See, it's nice and easy. Your chicken's not touching your fish. For anybody that, can't stand looking at fish with your meat, you just make another plate. But like I could just put this on a table just like this, stick it right on top of my cutting board and, we have at it. Right? Look at that. So it's just so simple. That's my favorite part. Yes, you're going to take a few minutes to prep and then you're ready to go. And look, I want you to see this. Can you guys see how that's breaking up a little bit? It's splitting up. That's when you know your fish is sort of like, it's done, You see how it just kind of flaked? You see that? It's all like a little flaky over there. Can you guys see that? I can't really get it to, it's gonna drip on my laptop there. That means your fish is pretty much done. And you don't wanna overcook it, But look at that, it's so pretty. It's like little nuggets of nice, gorgeous, wild Alaskan cod. And done. Now, you could do a little fish fry if you wanted to get some crispiness in there. You could do a little I don't know, just toss it in flour and pan fry it in oil. But why? This is just a perfect way. Look, see how that's flaked? We're done. And the chicken was already cooked, so we just need to heat it, right? We're just warming it. You could do the same thing with steak. You can have, if you have leftover steak and you don't know what to do with it, whip up a few little sides that we're doing over here, and you're ready to go. All right, let me shut that off. I don't think I have any rice, so we'll just cook a little beans. Where's my pot holder? I'm gonna pull this off over here. I have a ton of different, let's go through it, right? Chicken, right? Boneless, skinless chicken breast, rotisserie chicken, ground chicken like we did a little bit earlier, right? Steak, same thing, right? You could do a flank steak, you could do a London broil, venison taco, yep, you could do ground venison. We were talking about that before. It's so easy to do that. You could do any ground, elk, veal, kangaroo, duck, bison. It's endless, lamb, any of those, beef. Don't just stay in the beef world. Your tacos could change every night with whatever you're thinking, All right, let's make some beans. Because my husband really wants to wash every dish in the house. Because he's just that awesome. All right, let's do a little, I'm gonna finish up my peppers and onion. We'll do a little bit of oil in there. Look, and this meal is absolutely filled with good fiber, healthy fats. He's so good to me, isn't he, Tyler? I mean, I'm so freaking lucky. Look, I have a little bit left. All right, and then we have some beans. Now, what are we gonna do with this? I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna do with this, right? We're gonna zest some lime. We're gonna get that in at the very bottom of the dish. I'm gonna zest all the rest of that lime, because I want to, that's why. And then, this is gorgeous, right? We're gonna break this down just a little bit. Just a little bit. Now, if you want, if this is gonna be a protein for your vegetarian folks that are coming or your vegan people, you could put a little pinch of your taco seasoning in there to make it yummy. And then I'm gonna use the rest of my beans. Oh my goodness. That's it. We're done. You just have to heat them up, break down those vegetables. If you want, right at the last minute here, I could just chop up some of this jalapeno. Yum. Oh boy, this is gonna be delish. Right? Just a little, just putting a little bit in. Cook that up. And we are ready to go. And look at all this yummy food you have, right? Now fish, right? You could do a cod, mahi-mahi, halibut, haddock. Excellent choices, right? The compliments for fish are that slaw. This slaw is just, or whatever, a cabbage pico de gallo. This is unbelievable. Thank you for this. Thank you for my follow. I really appreciate all the love tonight. Yippee! We're rocking and rolling tonight, baby. Yay! Okay, I'm gonna clear the decks, and we're gonna look at all the beautiful food, and we're gonna finish talking while we are eating and loving all of this up. I'm drinking some water. All right. If you want, you could do a little splash in here of lime too. Awesome to do. Look, we just broke this down. It's water TikTok, yes. Yes, it is. So now you hit your vegan friend. Well, we have a lot of vegan food here tonight, actually. And then we have our fish and our chicken. Let's warm up some tortillas again. Right? We're using corn tortillas. I like these better than the wheat. I don't know why. Oh, look. One of them just, I left it in here and it got really, really crunchy. Look. You could almost do this, watch. Hello. And then put a little crunch in there. Ooh. Let's taste that. That looks like it's gonna be delicious. Oh my God. All right. Let's look at our beautiful food. I'm gonna move this out of the way. I'm gonna add a little salt to that. Just a little. You need a lot of saltiness. Actually, the food isn't really that salty at all, believe it or not. I know it looks like I'm adding a ton of salt, but you're really not. It's just little pinches to just brighten the food just enough. All right. We're making cookies on Thursday night. I promised one of our other peeps that are watching tonight. All right, so let me just wipe down our counter, and then I'm gonna pull all the food together, and we're gonna look at all our pretty food tonight. So fun. All right. We got our beans. We got our black bean corn salad. We've got this gorgeousness. We have our fish and chicken. Look at that. Right? Guacamole. Hello. That's a feast. We got a feast here tonight, everybody. What do you think? This is Chef's Table. Right here. Chef's Table. Come and eat. That's what we could call the restaurant. And we got a little sauce. Hello. Oh, let's shut this off. I'm gonna fill the box. Is I got round 2. You asked for it. Didn't you say you wanted rice and beans? Didn't you ask me for rice and beans? Come and look. I know you can't eat, but just come and look. It looks so pretty. Oh,
Got a lot of phones.
I do have a lot of phones. It's so pretty. I already said the name. No. Oh, you did say the name? I didn't see it. What's the name?
Come on, Thor.
What's the name? What? All right, he'll be fine. I want to try it. I think I'm gonna do fish. You're gonna eat too? You gotta try the. Can you just try this corn salad?
I hate corn.
Oh my God, I think you're gonna love this. Just try it. Just try this.
No.
You don't like it?
No, it's not my cup of tea. Come on, dogs.
It's not your cup of tea.
No, look at him. Look at him.
He's fine. Hello, Thor. Babe, the minute I stood up, they started jumping all over me. The minute I got here. Can you bring this to your to Dominique tomorrow?
Yeah. Yeah. Come on, puppies.
That's the one.
Come on.
I said we'd call it Remedy. Oh my God, I love it. I'm opening a restaurant with Tyler. We're calling it Remedy.
Oh, that's good. What is the dog? What is this? Look at him.
I gotta eat this.
You have to look at this dog. He's just, you see him? What is he doing?
Oh my God.
Are you okay? Mom, look at him. You're
I
not-
can't, I'm eating, it's just too good.
Look at the dog.
Remedy? I love that. Thank you, chef. Look,
Come on, Thor, I'm going upstairs.
that's so pretty.
I'm gonna come back down. To
Fresh, organic, clean. What's he doing?
I don't know. This is what you see him. Why is he? He doesn't know how to be. Do you see how awkward he is? Gotta look at Loki. Look at him, Mom.
Where is he? What?
Come on, dogs. Come on, Lo. Let's go outside.
Oh my God. Guys, this is delicious. All right. I love it. All right, we can call it that.
Mom,
Yeah.
I'm gonna steal you for 2 seconds.
Uh-uh. can't. I gotta finish my class. Oh my
Come
God.
on, look.
This is so good. All right, guys. All of these recipes are there for you. Every one. All right, now, fish. We talked about shrimp. This is the fastest one to cook. You know, it takes only 2 to 3 minutes per side. Lime, cumin, garlic. You know, it lends itself to all of these flavors. I love it. Ground turkey, chicken, beef, black beans or pinto beans. You could refry them. That always works. I have to tell you guys, I just want the vegetables. I don't care about the fish, the chicken. I just want all these yummy, delicious vegetables. Tyler, you're so cute. I'm so excited. All right, we'll talk about it. I don't know. Am I too old to open a restaurant at this point? Red bangs. You guys are funny. We are rocking and rolling tonight. All right. We have a few more goals. I think we could get the second fragment tonight. I really feel like we could. All right, now. Hi, Jarrell. All right. So you could even do tofu. Like you could grill tofu and add it to your mix. You could roast it, grill it. Could do the same thing like we did with the fish. Portobello mushrooms, great for this. So you don't need to offer 5 different proteins to create this, but one really well seasoned. Yeah, that's true. I got at least 10 years in me. Let's go. All right. What are you going to do with all this? Very simple. You could easily make a taco bowl. You could easily pack this for lunch and make a beautiful bowl out of this. Rice, everything. Mix it all up. Bring your tortillas with you. Hi, Jamira.
When I go to walk the dogs, is that in the garden?
Is he still out in the garden?
No. But they won't use the vacuum. They just sit.
Hold him. I'll be done in a few minutes.
I'm going to go.
All right, so you can make taco bowls. You could mix all of this together in one big bowl and make a delicious salad. It would totally. Hi, Jamira. Welcome in. Look at all the food we made tonight. I made all of this for taco night. I almost forgot what we did. Welcome in, everybody. You're seeing behind the scenes to Super Fan Night. Southwest salad. You could bake sweet potatoes the next night and put all this food on top of a sweet potato, right? You could make quesadillas. You want to make a quesadilla, you could put your chicken, your beans, you could put these things on your side, you could melt some cheese, fold it over. Was that the one that I made tonight? I don't remember. Dude, 600 recipes later. You could do a nacho the next night. Kid snack. None of this food goes to waste. You can make a breakfast taco. Scramble some eggs, Add your bean salad, put the taco on the side, serve a little slaw. It's endless what you could do with this mix. Endless. Oh, yes. Excuse me, Catalina dressing. I do remember that. We made that, didn't we? It was like a Thousand Island or something, right? Hi, Kaz. Welcome in. So nice to see. Oh, guys, we can do it. We can hit that 2,000. We got this. We got this goal. It's a piece of cake. My nose is running. I'm sorry. All right. Entertaining with a taco bar. How do we do it? You store proteins, vegetables. You store all of this separately, right? So that so it doesn't mix and it stays fresh. You get it all sealed once it's cold, right? Hi, Monique. Welcome in. Hi, Maddie. Hi, Rashana. This is our, no, you never made it. I didn't? All right, let me see. I'm going to write it down. Hold on. How do you remember that? I'm going to write it down. Yes, I did. I don't know if I made Catalina, but I made some kind of Thousand Island, I thought. I'll figure it out for you. Better late than never. You want to plan your menu. Don't make all of this stuff because look at how much stuff it grew, right? I can't, okay, hold on.